life where no technology exists. A day where everyone was ignorant about technology. A day where everyone had no idea nor knowledge about technology. Everything they did came from their environment and nature as their main source of everything. Everything they learned came from their ancestors. They lived the life full of hardships, full of sacrifices, no shortcuts, and above all knowing on how to survive without technology. And here are some ways of living without technology, or a life where no technology exists. Before, kids really loved to play a kite, going to province area just to do a flying kites. No gadgets, yet they were still happy. This assists for health improvement. Life is like a kite. Let's fly and soar high. Kids before were too contented of what they have. Playing outside made them happy. Tumbang Preso is really known as one of the childhood games before. That is why kids before were really loved to go outside because of no existing technology. Adults before believed that plants or even roots could heal any diseases, illness, and wounds. That day, when you have a fever, they directly pick up some leaves of lagundi and turns into liquid for you to drink. That was one of some ways of healing different diseases. Just a nature only, no scientific nor experimentation. Farmers before planted some plants using their hands and some traditional equipments for planting. No technologies were included. There is no such an electric machines or robotics to planting. They did planting through what they have learned from their ancestors. Just the skills and hand movements were involved. Today, social media plays a various ways of communicating. Sending a message to someone who is too far from the sender is quite easy and accessible today. However, before, when you have something to say or message to your loved ones, you have to make a letter. Then the letter will be arrived very long to the receiver. Some may take 2 months to receive. People before were really loved musics. Even if they only used the wooden instruments, handmade materials for producing sound and the sound of nature. Just a calm, peace, and soft sound makes them so happy. No laptops, no computers, no phones. Just a piece of handmade paper and a traditional pen. People that time used handmade paper, or even a worst, which is a leaf of banana, to write something. When a nature plays an important role in our life, a branch of dead trees could be useful for cooking a food. Then and now, there are still people who utilize a branch of dead trees for cooking, boiling, and frying. People before could survive even without electricity. Only the shines and brights of the moon, or they will just use lamparilla to have a light. Every time they go somewhere, they use lamparilla.